Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my sister came through. You can clearly see the joy that we had. I braided her hair for her and I used crochet yarn, honey. This is in burgundy shade and it comes in 12 bundles for the one pack. So I'm going to use a one full pack, and to unpack one bundle, I just try to remove the string and then I measure about a yard. Okay, so that's the length I want to work with. You can measure it anyhow you want to, or any length you want to measure, but then I hold it from one end to the other and then put it on my chest, like the 1 yard local measurement way, you get it. And then I go side by side and then I unpack or I unravel the bundle, and then at the end of the day this is how it looks like. And I hold the middle or the ends and then I cut in between, and by the time you are done you realize that it has tangled out a little bit. It is not like too tangled. You just use your fingers to go through and you should be able to detangle real quick. It just takes about one bundle takes about 10 minutes to unravel or to make it like this. Okay, so this is how it is looking like. I repeated the same thing for the remaining bundles and that is what I'm going to be using. So this is my sister's hair. Her hair is fully natural, very soft and beautiful. She's been keeping her hair, or she's been doing natural for the past 2 years. You can check my video with her talking about her natural hair journey and all the products that she has used so far. With a gel, I'm going to be using Just Plain Glazy gel and I'm starting at the back. Okay, I'm just applying the gel at the back and using my small comb to comb through. Her hair is very soft, guys, and her scalp is also very soft. She has sensitive scalp, so I dare not tighten these braids, okay, otherwise she's going to cry and then chew me on top. So I'm very careful with her scalp. And as usual, because they are jumbo braids, I'm parting from ear to ear, and then I'm using the gel to clean up the parts that I did by using my tail comb, the metallic side, to really clean up the parts. And then at the back side I'm going to divide the hair into 3 different sections, and at each division I apply a gel in between, and then I also apply the gel around it, and I use rubber bands to secure so that I get a complete part. So I just did 3 different parts at the back. So again, I use the gel to go around the part I make, and then I use rubber band to tie. At the middle part of her hair, I'm going in at the top of her ear close to her eyes, and then I also part all the way round. Then I use a gel to clean up the parts just like I did at the back. So basically that is what I did. And with the parting, I did a bricklayer pattern. Okay, so the bricklayer simply means that when you are following up a part, you part it in such a way that it is not fully in alignment with the part below it. Okay, so you part them according to how you see how bricks are being laid. You get it? So basically that is how I did the parting for the back and all of her hair. And at the middle part I put the comb I tried to synchronize it with her nose so that it will just be at the center part of her face. And at each side of the parting I made 1 2 3 I made 3 different braids at each part of the parting, the one I'm working on being the first one. And then when I actually reached the front part, I decided to just braid everything so that they will become like 3 braids in all, and so that's why I did it like that. Okay, so you can see me braiding. So I'm going to divide the half that I have left into 2 equal parts. So that is what I did, and this is how all of the pre-parting is looking like, and that is what I'm going to work with. Then to attach the extensions, it is very easy. You just put the crochet yarn on top of the braid that you make or that I have made, and then you just begin to wrap the crochet yarn around, and then you around the base, and then one part of the crochet yarn where you are going to do the twisting, you just wrap it around the hair so that it covers completely all of the hair, and then it will not really show much. So you can clearly see that I'm wrapping it around, and then I'll just twist it onto the other side like I am doing. So I twisted it onto the other side and exchanged it for each side until I got to the base. So basically that is the twisting method I used for this particular jumbo braid. So do watch carefully whilst I repeat the same thing for the other parts that I did. So when I got to the end, I just fetched about 5 pieces of yarn, and then I wrapped it around the base or where I wanted to stop braiding. Okay, so I just wrapped it around. You want to wrap it as many times as you think it is fully secured, and then you make a knot. Okay, so I made a knot. I just tried to wrap it around my thumb, and then I made a knot, and then I opened up the knot I had made, or the remaining strings or the yarn, and then I made extra 2 knots so that it's fully secured and the hair doesn't untwist all the way up. Okay, so again, to braid or attach the extension, you just put the crochet yarn on top, and then you wrap it below by using the half of the crochet yarn to actually cover the hair so that it doesn't reveal all the hair color or her hair color. You get it? So basically that is what I did, and I'm just gonna leave it for you guys to see how I did it for the rest of the strands or the parts that I made. Okay. So I tied the last part, and when I was done, I just tried to cut all the remaining yarns that were left or that were at the tip, and then I trimmed them very, very neatly, and this is how that side is looking like. So I repeated the same thing for the other side and used these hair accessories to kind of decorate or accessorize the tips. And basically this is how her hair is looking like now. Very, very neat, big size. It is not heavy at all. Crochet yarn is actually very, very lightweight. So unless you want to wet the hair, if you wet it completely, it's going to be definitely heavy, just like every other hair extension. So this is how it is looking like. I mean, you can tell she's loving her hair, and I love it for her actually. So thank you so much for sticking with us and for hanging out with us today. I'm going to see you in my next video, guys. I have like content that I'm loading, so do stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Did I say watching? Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in my next video. Do take care, and if this was a like for you, please do like. I'm going to see you. Bye.